Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Hunter, 2011. Let's get on this. Episode 133. Now, there has been a few, how would I say, a few people don't like this episode. A few people will complain about this episode. Saladin, I'm like, he's like, oh, poison and stuff. But like, I think it was Jin. This guy Jin. Jin Frizz in the J room. But he's known as somebody else on YouTube. He mentioned it, and he was basically going on it like saying how there was a message here with, you know, the whole poison thing. And I agree with him. And I don't see what the big deal is. I don't see what the problem is. See, at the end of the day, excuse me, as long as King Miriam dies, does it really matter how he dies? This isn't about, oh, I could have done it. No. The mission was simple. Keep the Royal Guard busy. Kill the King Miriam. As long as that mission is accomplished, should we, like, you know... And here's the thing. With this episode, I find it even more important. Yeah, it is very important to keep this trend, to keep this idea. Especially when you consider how... There were certain viewpoints in this episode, which I want to talk about. More importantly, it was ikalgo and welfin, and ikalgo and pouf. Because those two conversations tell you one thing. It tells you one thing in particular. That is in this arc of Hunter, in this arc of the Chimera Ant arc, you begin to realize that the ants start to act more humanistic as we go along. And that is basically what has happened in this series of events. And because they act more humanistic, it is clear to note that they also prone to weakness, as humans do. And that's what I think what was being done in this episode. I felt, you know, the whole thing with Yopi coughing and, you know, obviously comes to the poison. Pouf then coughs up some blood and he's poisoned and everything. That whole theme just comes forward in this episode. Now, overall, basically what happened, welfin has a conversation in the beginning part of the episode with ikalgo, because he brings him out of the truck. And it was about his past, about, you know, life before they were ants. And I thought this was a touching moment. I thought this was done very nicely, and to an extent how they pulled this off. And I really liked how they did it. Now, there's also another part in this episode with ikalgo and pouf that really hit the nail on the head. I found that it really hit the nail on the head and basically told us, saying, hey, these Chimera ants, they have showing human traits. Especially when she was talking about the Royal Guard, how they were split. Because ikalgo didn't understand it. He didn't, you know, she was saying how they were, you know, human and everything. So that was brought to the attention. We also get, like I said, Yopi coming to an illness because welfin challenges him after, you know, he asks him does he know memories of when he was human. And Yopi says, no, I'm just Yopi now and everything, and so on and so forth. And they basically have a kind of fight, I think, but Yopi basically just kills over. but I did enjoy Poof's face in this episode. Especially when he was like, oh shit! Realized that Miriam remembered. Because you know what happened that just bugged me over? I was like, good shit. He finds a piece of the game that him and Kamuyu play. I was like, yeah! You're boned, Poof. So, yeah, that's basically what happened. And then, you know, he finds out, and then he confronts Miriam about it. I was like, oh, your goose is cooked, man. You're boned. So, but yeah, they basically, also, Poof, he finds Yobi, he realizes he died, and he's coughing up blood, Poof, and he realizes, you know, something's up. And the end scene is like the king walking, Miriam walking in front of Poof. Now, I'm sticking with my guns here. I'm going to give this a 4.5 out of 5. And everyone who hated this episode, I say this. Why? Why? Because they're dying of poison? Listen, Netero got the job done. This wasn't about, ooh, I wanted his head cut off, or I wanted to see an epic battle. No, that's not what this is about. End point. What was Netero's job? Killing King Miriam. End of story. No ifs, no buts, no closing arguments, no. Killing the king. The king got poisoned from the bomb. He's going to die. Case closed. Case closed. Closed case. Simple as that. You know, Zalin, alright, you know, complained, like, what did you want them to do? You wanted to see, and who was gonna fight? Here's another thing that I don't understand about people complaining about this. Who was gonna fight him? Like, really? Like, seriously. Like, who's gonna fight Poof? Who's gonna fight Yopi? Who's gonna fight the king? Miriam. Who? Can you explain that to me? Hey, I just think it's silly to complain about this because that was the whole thing for me. I felt that the job got done. And it's as simple as that. Now, I think we're going to get more episodes. I don't think this is going to be ending anytime soon. I think we have at least 2... I think it's rather at least 2 or 3 more episodes of the Chimera Ant, and they're gonna close it up. So, yeah. And I haven't decided if I'm doing another live reaction. I think it's just gonna be we'll see. I haven't really decided to jump my hat again in the live reaction. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much the stuff. I just wanted to get this off my chest because I can't understand the beef with this episode. I thought this was done very well. 4.5 out of 5. Anyone who complains, listen. What did you want to expect from it? That's all I ask. What did you expect to see happen? If you wanted to see... Did you want to see someone come out of the blue to fight Miriam? Is that what you wanted to see? Because there's nobody to fight him. Did you want to see Golem's dad show up? That was spoiler. Apologize for that. Apologize. But I'm just saying, you know, like, people complaining about the poison thing. Listen, man. Netero got his shit down packed. His mission was accomplished. And the story. That's the way I look at it. Yeah, that's pretty much the story I gotta say. Bankai Night 22. See you guys later. I know I said about the Penny Dreadful. I will get to it, don't worry. I might leave it. I might actually leave it for this coming weekend because, you know, I might as well, because that's going to be the last episode of Game of Thrones. It's going to happen this Sunday, coming Sunday, and it might be better if I do it then. You know? After my live stream is over, I'll just do... Yeah, that's a good idea. Right after Penny Dreadful, I'll do the first impressions. That'd probably be a good idea. So yeah, that's the story, people. Bonkai 922. See you guys later. Later tonight, there might be a live stream. I'm going to message Taking 101 and Lunar Spiral. And anyone else, I'll post the new video. Anyone else who wants to join this Toyco thing, send me a message and I'll send you an invite. We're going to go into the Toyco zone. Again! The Toyco zone. Because it might as well, because this is coming up. This is the last episode of Game of Thrones. So yeah. I'm Bonkai. I'll see you guys later. Tell guys shit down. Move on. Come on. I'll see you guys later.